I told my ex to leave after they broke up with me and expected to keep living with me rent-free. So my ex Jenna and I had been together for like 2 years. We moved in together about 8 months ago to this decent one-bedroom apartment. Split everything 50-50, which was fair since we both worked full-time jobs. She did customer service at some insurance place. I worked at a warehouse loading trucks. Things started getting weird around November. She'd come home late, always on her phone, giving me one-word answers when I'd ask about her day. Classic signs, right? But I'm an idiot, so I kept thinking maybe she was just stressed about work or whatever. Then last Tuesday, she sits me down after dinner and goes, "We need to talk." I'm thinking, okay, maybe she wants to discuss Christmas plans or something. Nope. She tells me she's been seeing someone from work for the past month and she wants to break up with me. Just like that. No sorry, no nothing. Just straight up dumps me while I'm still holding my fork with leftover spaghetti on it. I'm sitting there stunned and she goes, "But don't worry, nothing has to change with the apartment situation. We can still be roommates until we figure things out." I literally laughed out loud. Like, actually laughed. She looked at me like I was crazy and asked what was so funny. I told her she must be absolutely insane if she thinks I'm gonna let her live here rent-free while she's dating some other dude. She gets all defensive and starts saying how she can't afford her own place right now and how it would be cruel to kick her out during winter. Then she tries to guilt-trip me saying we can be mature adults about this and how she thought I was better than that. I stood up, walked to the bedroom, grabbed one of my old duffel bags from the closet and tossed it at her. Told her she had until Friday to pack her stuff and find somewhere else to go. She started crying and saying I was being unreasonable, that she needed at least a month to save up for deposits and find a place. I reminded her that she should have thought about that before she decided to cheat on me. She kept insisting it wasn't cheating because she broke up with me first, but like, she admitted she'd been seeing him for a month while we were still together. That's literally cheating. The next few days were awkward as hell. She kept leaving little notes around the apartment trying to convince me to let her stay longer. One was taped to the bathroom mirror saying she'd pay extra rent if I let her have the couch for a few more weeks. Another one was on the fridge offering to do all the cleaning and cooking. I threw them all away without reading past the first line. Thursday night she tries one last time, knocks on the bedroom door around 11 p.m. and asks if we can talk. I open it and she's standing there in her pajamas looking all sad and pathetic. She starts this whole speech about how we had good times together and how she never meant to hurt me and blah blah blah. I cut her off and told her that none of that matters now. She made her choice when she decided to start dating someone else while we were living together. I wasn't gonna be her backup plan or her convenient roommate while she figured out her love life. She got mad then and started yelling about how I was being petty and vindictive. Said I was throwing away our friendship just to be spiteful. I told her we stopped being friends the second she chose to lie to me for a month. Friday comes and she's still not packed. She's sitting on the couch in her work clothes acting like nothing happened. I asked her if she was planning to leave and she said she found a place but couldn't move in until next weekend. Expected me to just be cool with that. I went to my phone and called my buddy Trevor who has a truck. Told him I'd pay him $50 to help move some stuff. Within an hour we had all her clothes, books, and random junk loaded up. She kept protesting and saying this was illegal, that I couldn't just throw her out. I reminded her that only my name was on the lease. She never officially moved in, just started staying here all the time and eventually brought her stuff over. Legally, she was just a guest who'd overstayed her welcome. The funniest part was when she realized I was serious, she called her new boyfriend to come pick her up. Dude shows up in this beat-up Honda Civic and has to make like 3 trips to fit all her stuff. He looked super uncomfortable the whole time, probably realizing what kind of person he was dating. Before she left, she tried to give me this speech about how I'd regret this, and how she hoped I'd find someone who deserves me. I just handed her the spare key and told her to lose my number.